and they never let him take corners. He was so far above everyone else. He was so far above everyone else taking corners, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I think it was about the fourth last game.
What's going on, Team Twitty? I hope you're all super well. Today is game day. Man, oh man, is this what we've been looking forward to. We've been training hard all week. I hope you guys have been training hard all week, working towards playing. It's the reward. It's the reward for all the hard work. So we got a tough game today. We're sitting around third place, but we're all equal first. Just a few goals between us. So going to be a very exciting game. I can't wait to get out there. I used to play for this club in the under 15s and under 16s, I believe. So it's going to be crazy, but I'm going to use the day to kind of chill, do some stretching, rolling, everything. I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later on. Right, so it's pretty much time to head off. I'm just putting my bag away, grabbing my water bottle, getting some hydration in too. That's super important for me. One of the things that I always do, especially on game day, do it on training days as well. It's just something I got to do. So we're going to head off, we're going to get into it, and yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm pretty sure by the time we start playing, it is going to be bucketing down. And if it's not by the time we start, during our game, it's going to be pouring. So I'm gonna jump in the car, I'll chat with you guys more there. So heading off to the game, like I've been saying, this week is the best preparation that I've had for a game in such a long time. And something that it just gives me confidence. If you don't put in the work, you won't feel confident. And because I've worked on my weaknesses, my shooting, I haven't scored in the last 2 weeks. I haven't really taken players on in the last 2 weeks. Those are two things that I really wanted to work on and get better at. And to do those in individual sessions was incredible. It's breathed new life into me, man. So I'm gonna drive along. It's one of the shorter trips today. It's only about 28 minutes away. One of the closer teams in the comp, if not probably the second closest. So nice and easy drive. I'll listen to some music, just be ready. And man, the storms are coming. Oh, what's this person doing? And man, the storms are coming. Hopefully it doesn't thunderstorm. If it just rains, that's okay. But if it's thunderstorming, then that's a different story. So let's get off to this match. I don't know what I'll film beforehand. We'll see. Yo, welcome to the voiceover. Starting off, we have my first touch here. I think I rushed this one a little bit. I saw Huss open in the middle, so I thought I'd try to cross it. Came off the defender's head, but that was my first touch. Then we get into the second. Much better here. Have a look at this. This is exactly what I've been working on, and you can see practice. It translates to the game. Cross, back post, bang. Nearly. Very close. Maybe a header there could have been on target. It's a possibility, but I was stoked with that. Good little first involvement there. Here, their fullback pushed up very high, which made it difficult for me to defend against. But we managed to, deal with it and work with it. So I got back there, won the ball back, and we kept the ball very well through Matty P. Now have a look at this individual brilliance from Haas. Brilliant work. I'm back stick. I get dragged down and we get given the penalty. Some class work there by Hussey. Unbelievable stuff. But for me, if I'm looking at that, good positioning. I just got dragged back and we got given the penalty. So look, all parts of the puzzle have to work. And then Huss steps up, slots it. That puts it 1-0. And yeah, that's exactly what we wanted in this sort of game. We wanted to be up first, and that's what happened. So we're all, as you can see, everyone runs in and we're all stoked. You always want to get off to that good first start, which is what happened there. Now, moving on to the next clip. Boozer gets the ball, plays me into space, and I look up and don't see a whole lot forward. They have a lot of players behind the ball, so I settle it. I kind of hold on to the ball as long as I can to drag players towards me, and now we can look to do some other things, whether it's switch it, play forward, whatever. That's what we can look to do. Now this was my low point in the game. I'm going to let you guys watch this. Poor technique error. Very poor technique error. I'm going to put it in slow motion now. Yes, 100%. I should be putting this away. I try to put it to the right and I've scooped it under, and that comes from just a poor technique. I don't believe it had anything to do with composure or anything of the sort. I just think I needed to change my run up slightly, even by 2 centimeters, to curve that ball rather than scoop under it. So need to work on that. Can't be having it. Man, this killed me. Absolutely killed me and the team as well. Anyway, we put our head up and we move on. You can't dwell on mistakes. Next up, I burst into space there, and I really wanted this out in front of me, and I think that killed my mindset because I wanted it out in front. I had already decided I was going to shoot. Again, scooped under it, and that's unusual because I did the shooting yesterday and I was scoring some absolute bangers. I think, just a bit more work on it and we'll get there 100%. Just unfortunate that two very good opportunities just didn't end as they should have. Here they get a cross in, guy handballs it just off to the side. Ref blows for the penalty, so now we'll have a penalty apiece, and it's still 1-0 at this stage. So the guy steps up. I know this guy very well, Duncan. He steps up for the penalty. Here we go. Keeper went the right way, to be fair. He did go the right way. So now it's 1-1. And I think this was around the 30th minute or so, if I had to guess. And then we reset. We go back to it. We wanna win this game, so we're going to push for it. Straight off kickoff. Goes out to me wide. I control the ball. I see a run in behind, unmarked. So I hold on to the ball again as long as I can to drag players towards me to then allow another guy to have more time and space on the ball. Second half has started. I receive the ball out wide, backpedaling, and I get 1v1 with this guy. Now I'm kind of in a 1v2, so I go inside, again dragging more players towards me, and then Pomba tries to strike that. Look, if that goes in, we'd be saying, wow, what a strike, but unfortunately didn't connect as well as he would have liked to that ball. Here they play it forward. I think it's a bad touch. Oh no, we win it. Gibbo wins it, so I just hold on to it again, and now we can break into space. I get in behind, and I wasn't really expecting that. I should have been expecting it and been higher up on that line. That was a fault of mine there. Definitely should have been higher up. Gibbo, and look at my reaction. I thought we had scored there. I thought Gibbo would chip the keeper, which would have made it 2-1. So it's still 1-1 at this stage. I receive the ball out wide, see a run forward, play it. Now I'm looking to help. As soon as I see he's not looking to play it back, I run inside. And then Gibbo gets the ball again for a volley. Just misses the goal by what looked like a foot. Now, have a look at this. I'm standing in the exact same position as the ref, right? And our free kick. I appeal for that handball, and I see it so clearly, but he doesn't blow it. That is the clearest handball I've ever seen. This ref was a little bit odd. Some things he'd give very easily, some things he wouldn't give at all. I don't know. It's just one of those games. Here we win the ball well. I get played into space and I travel forward and I look up. Don't see a whole lot. I could take this guy on, but I think, well, if we could switch it to the other side, they have less numbers over there. So if we can get a quick switch of play, that was what I thought worked best. Very poor touch by me. Managed to win it back, and now I look for the 1-2 and we can go forward again. Now in this position, I look up and go, well, I don't have anyone. I'm in a 1v2, and I put this ball in, and oh my goodness. If that was a foot higher, that's a scoring opportunity. And again, have a look at this. This is poor by me. I was convinced at the time it's a foul. Right now, I don't know, because he put his body in front of my foot when I was in the action of passing it. I tried to get rid of that ball as quick as I possibly could, and that resulted in a goal. Unfortunate. So what do I learn from that? I think my body shape definitely needs to be better. Do I even call for the ball next time there? I think so. I think I can deal with that. I just think my body shape needed to be better. I think that's what it came down to. Now here, I get the ball in the corner. Again, ref puts the whistle to his mouth after I get pushed in the back, and no foul. And then from that, I think we lost the ball very shortly after, and then they go down the other end. Guy gets through, and bang, 3-1. So difficult, very difficult day in the office, 3-1, and I go to the line. How did you not see that liner? And it was so clear. I think, I don't know how that's not a foul, but look, what can you do? You can only play what's in front of you. This was my last involvement of the game. I get the ball, and I should have put this a little bit closer to Nunes. I make him run wider, which forces him to take that touch. Now I'm looking to support. He tries something, didn't work out. We were 3-1 down at that point, and then we scored a goal to make it 3-2, and that was the final score. Right, so I'm going to leave this completely raw. I've left it a couple of days to film this part of the video. I came home with Lucy, we went out for a burrito, and she could vouch for me. I was in such a bad mood. I hate losing so much, and, you know, on that day I felt like I'd let the team down. When you miss, the one that really settles with me is that miss on goal. That makes it 2-0. And from there, you know, we would probably go on to win, I would say, because we're a very good squad. But to miss that goal, I feel like, you know, I let the team down, I let the club down, let myself down, all of that sort of stuff. It's a couple days after now. I've, you know, left that behind me, learnt from it, and now I've moved on. We're on to next week focusing. But there's not a word or phrase or anything that I haven't already said to myself. So, you know I should have scored that goal. I know I should have done things better. I know I should have taken that touch better. And, you know, it's football. It's what happens. You know, I spoke with a couple of guys afterwards, you know, guys that have been there and watched the club for such a long time. And they came up to me after the game and both shook my hand and said, head up, on to next week. And I said, you know, it just doesn't make sense. Yesterday I scored like 8 from 8, whatever. Scored a whole heap of goals. And one of them turned to the other guy and said, yeah, I said that to him. And we were both surprised because of basically the training effort that I had done, the results in training. In a game, it's different, and it comes down to technique, man. I think I just need to work on it. I was composed in front of goal, just messed it up. So, like I said, you know, I mean, I've already hated on myself enough already, and I'm going to move on. I've moved on, and like I said before, we focus on next week, but it's about learning from your mistakes. Don't beat yourself down. I used that night to really beat myself down. Lucy wouldn't let me watch the video. I kind of snuck up at 11 o'clock, kind of asked her if I could watch it, kind of told her I was going to watch it, and I watched little parts of the game for, I don't know, 20 minutes, and I couldn't go to sleep without watching and learning and understanding what I could have done better, and that's what it's about. So I'm going to end the vlog there. Disappointing result, first loss of the season. Yeah, we live and learn. That's what it is. You can't beat yourself down for the week, otherwise that's going to travel. You can't even beat yourself down for 2 days, because then that's going to affect your training schedule, your trainings, everything. So don't worry, I'm past it, I've learned, I'm ready. Team Tweety, I'm signing out. Make sure you like, subscribe me on here, join Johnny, I'll see you in the rest of you. Bye.